Tonight we're going to revisit a case that we brought to you back in September. A case that has had investigators baffled for months. In a recent desperate attempt to give the public a chance to recall information, authorities have released crime scene photos to the media. As we give you your first exclusive look at these photos, we revisit the bizarre disappearance of two Ohio high school students.
It was late summer. The weather was fair. The nights were quiet. And 17-year-old Kelly James and her 18-year-old boyfriend Adam Stevens enjoyed a weekend in New York City. Two high school sweethearts in love, planning the rest of their life together.
But things would soon change. In fact, what actually happened on August 31st still remains a mystery, and is the most bizarre disappearance the people of Stonesville have ever seen.
Stonesville, Ohio, a small town about 15 miles from the Ohio-West Virginia border. Population, approximately 14,000. Around 6:30 p.m., a farmer on his way home from a local bar came upon a vehicle parked sideways in the middle of his cornfield-lined street. As he approached the vehicle, he noticed that the car was still running and the driver's side door was wide open. He immediately notified authorities.
Now, by the time police arrived, it was nearly 7:30, soon becoming too dark to conduct an effective investigation. So police secured the scene and returned in the morning. What they found, no one was prepared for.
The abandoned vehicle investigators found was registered to a Kelly James, a Cincinnati high school student. There was no sign of the young lady or her passenger. Foul play seemed almost certain. Clues that investigators found were not only sparse, but incredibly bizarre. As police combed the area, the only clues they found was the purse of young Kelly James, approximately 200 feet from the vehicle, lying in the middle of a cornfield, with the articles strewn about at up to over 50 feet from the purse itself.
No shoe marks, blood, or any usable prints were found. It seemed as if these two almost vanished in midair. What police found next proved that possibility may not be that far from the truth.
At a little over 100 yards from the vehicle, nearly 50 feet up in the air, investigators found the torn basketball jersey of Adam Stevens in an oak tree. When a forensic analysis of the shirt was performed, the strangest piece of this puzzle was found: 7-inch long hairs with roots clearly present and a strange brown and black pattern. It was something scientists are still baffled by, because the hairs cannot be linked to any known animals in the area, and when the DNA was tested from the roots, it was found that these hairs are from a totally unidentified species.
As you can see, things have changed. It's now been over 4 months, and the whereabouts of young Kelly James and Adam Stevens still is unknown. If you have any information regarding this case, Stonesville Police and the FBI ask that you contact them at 1-800-246-7000. Your identity will remain anonymous. This is Brandon Michaels reporting, MSNBC.